Term limits are set for good presidents, not bad ones who lose elections. Madhuku throws stones at Mnangagwa. I think takusvika papoint iya yatatamirira iyai. There's a point where we were waiting for yataiziva kuti point of the broken arrow, right? The broken arrow. Broken arrow, I think it's a term inoshandiswa kumilitary. Kana paipa kana hondo yapisa paipa yakutatidza kuti yaruzwa hondo vanodaidzira broken arrow. So that's exactly what is about to happen now muhondo ye-2030. A lot of people have been waiting kutiona kuti what are going to be the next moves yezvigananda in terms of nyaya dze-2030 and so on. And now we are beginning to see they are becoming restless. Zvigananda themselves are becoming restless. Varakashi are becoming restless and fearful. Unongoona nema-threats anouya. Unoziva kuti magwara ndo zvaari good at. Right? Magwara are so good at threatening. Yeah, magwala siyawazi kuti veri vayetusela. They are very good at threatening other people. So that's exactly what we are now beginning to see. They are seeing for themselves that it seems like things are getting out of hand. It seems they are seeing that they are losing the battle. And now what they now want to do is they now want to make it a point that whoever is not on their side must one way or the other be either threatened, frightened, or whatever that they want to do. But handisi kuona zvine kwazvinosvitsa zvino nekuti 2030 agenda is an agenda yavanoziva kuti haisi kudiwa. Hakuna muntu okuZANU-PF ongazi kuti indaba ye-2030 leyi haifunakali. Nokuti varimo imomo muZANU-PF vacho havatoidi. Kune vakatowandisa nevamwe vari kutoishedzera asi mumwoyo mavo vasingaidi. Vari kungoita zvinhu out of fear. Vari kuti no, if we don't, then we might find ourselves in trouble or losing what we have or being threatened or even killed. Saka, it's a very critical moment. And what Madhuku said here is very, very true. The argument ZANU-PF does not make sense. Yekuti Mnangagwa anofanira kupedzisa ma-projects. Kana kuti Mnangagwa has been a very good leader, so hanzi striker inogohwesa haisa burwi. That's nonsense. That's nonsense. And Madhuku is explaining kuti even good presidents will have to go. And in fact, term limits were made for even the good presidents, right? It right with this Gananda, of course, not resting at all, but wanting to make it a point that it happens. So let's just take a listen.
Term limits are actually imposed to limit very good presidents. In fact,
otherwise, Madhuku here says that America is
the Americans. 4 years. They don't look at how good a president is, which is why some of the best presidents in that country have had to leave. So term limits are for good presidents. You don't need a term limit for a poor president who obviously be removed in an election.
Can you hear this? This is a direct lambast, right, on Mnangagwa. A president who will lose election, and Mnangagwa is known. He's got is known history of losing elections. We in my elections Mnangagwa. Hapana munhu asingazvizivi. Izvozvo zvagara zvozikama. right? And it becomes, quite interesting that ZANU-PF is so much afraid of elections. Ezvino zvapana nyaya iripo ndeyekuti vari kuti todzokorora here zvatakaita 2023, which was condemned by everyone. Tigozvidzokorora here muna 2028, and are we going to survive? Indaba ekona kupera ilapa yekuti bazibuza ukuthi okay singaphinda yini esakwenzayo ngo-2023 and kwaba yi-disaster, singakuphinda futhi ku-2028 and then siphumelele. Babona ngani akuchipanga phambili ngayo. So that's why at all costs let's do away with the election, let's push away election. But ndo pane dambudziko guru ipapo, because the constitution of the land continues to question, continues to guide kuti hakuna zvinhu zvakadaro, zvinhu hazvifambisa izvozvo. So I think vana Madhuku they are very confusing, because at one point they lean with the ZANU-PF, pamwe pacho wozoona vakuita kunge vakuvanhu futi and so on, ndo yainzi the Madhuku strategy naMugabe. So but anyway, whatever it is, whichever way things are, but still the point Madhuku is making here remains true. Kuti term limit is there for everyone. As Nabasa, how much you have worked, how much you have achieved, or what you think you still need to achieve. When the term is up, it's up. You just have to go, and another person will have to come and take that office. Saka, zvinhu complicate kwa Zimbabwe, just because Mnangagwa is very selfish. Haasi kuda kuti nyika ivewo neruzororo. Wakabvisa Mugabe uchizviti wewe Mugabe aruda kudii, Mugabe aruda kudai, aruda kuisa mukadzi wake Grace aruda kudii paupresident. But you see, that's wrong, because iwewe you are coming and then doing even worse. Saka, it has not been genuine. Everything chakaitika mna 2017 has not been genuine. It was one man who had his own selfish ambitions, and I think kuti anonokerwa, and then only to come out akatanga kutaridza ma true colors ake. And I think when ZANU-PF have been daft and dumb, this is a time when ZANU-PF were supposed to say, no, we don't want to see another Mugabe. Iwewe takafungidza kuti tikukubatsira uchaita zvinhu differently. Why are you doing the same thing? But the very same people, because vacorruptwa nemari, vapiwa mines, vapiwa mari, vapiwa this and that by Mnangagwa, and then they have sold out. They have sold out. Vanhu vemuZANU-PF ndo vanongade vakabatsira Zimbabwe by stopping this man. Kuti we are not going to allow that. Ngakuuye umwe munhu, nyika irambe ichienderera mberi. But this is the situation we face. All this is as a result of corruption. Saka pane corruption, pane intimidation. These are the two things zviri kushandiswa nemurume uyu. But it's not going to be good for ZANU-PF at the end. Because if this man collapses nezvigananda zvake, ZANU-PF will never recover from it. Inzwai vanhu veZANU-PF, Mnangagwa ndiye achakuurayirai chinhu chinonzi ZANU-PF, and achifi chakazomuka futi. Don't say we did not warn you.